4 out of Ghana's 7 MRI scans are dysfunctional as Health Minister reveals attempts to repair them have proven futile. Cancer patients in the country will have trouble accessing MRI machines for diagnosis and subsequent treatment. 4 out of only 7 MRI scans machines in the country have broken down. Health Minister Kwekwa Menu has revealed all attempts to repair the machines have not been successful. Answering questions from Deputy Minority Leader James Kluchaveji, the Health Minister revealed government is in the process of procuring new MRI scan machines which can withstand weather conditions in the country. Parliamentary correspondent Kwesi Parker Wilson joins us with more details on this. Parker, so what more do we know about the response that we're getting from the Health Minister?
So there's an assurance from the Health Minister that the MRI machines will be procured, but it largely depends on the resources that we have as a country, and that is why he cannot put timelines to when we'll be procuring these MRI machines. But he has indicated that there's been already an engagement between him and the Finance Ministry to ensure that all the needed resources for the machines are procured. But one major challenge for them, again, is about the weather conditions in the country, which ordinarily or sometimes affects the delivery of these MRI machines. So they are now thinking of procuring the ones that would withstand the harsh weather conditions we have in this country. So these were some of the informations that he gave the members of the House. But I must say that Deputy Minority Leader James Kluchaveji inquired from him why they cannot learn from the private facilities, because a number of the private facilities have MRI machines, but it appears that the government hospitals do not have. The point he made to the Deputy Minority Leader was that he has no knowledge of what's happening in the private sector. However, if that suggestion has been given, he would try and then look out for it and see how best we can manage our MRI machines in the country. Now, away from that, Blessed, the Health Committee of Parliament also visited the Accra Psychiatric Hospital. You know that in the last few days, we've heard media reports about the possible sale of that facility, even though the Health Minister himself denied that there was going to be a sale of the facility. Well, the committee members decided to go and ascertain things for themselves. They met the management of the facility, and it was established that indeed there was going to be a redevelopment, but nothing has come up so far about the sale of the facility to a private developer. Rather, there are talks about PPEs to generate revenue for the facility. And basically because of what happened with the La General Hospital situation, the committee members are proposing that they put together a makeshift structure for the staff and the patient as well. So as they go through or they work within these structures, the redevelopment project will commence. Again, we don't know when the ministry will commence the redevelopment project, but the timeline that has been given is about July thereabout, even though the needed funds are not ready or readily available. So the committee then concluded that what they would have to do is to invite the minister before the House for him to answer a few questions on some of the controversies or perhaps things that they do not have better appreciation of as far as this redevelopment exercise is concerned. So that has been the point of the members of the committee, the Health Committee of Parliament, who today visited the Accra Psychiatric Hospital to ascertain for themselves whether there is a possibility for government, or the rumors that government is selling the Accra Psychiatric Hospital to a private developer was true or not. We are told that it is never true. But the ranking on the committee, who is in the person of Commissioner Minta Kando, is a bit skeptical. He would want to know more details before he can conclude that there are no plans by the government to sell off the property to any individual. So with the Health Minister, these are some of the things that have happened. Now, Blessed, the one interesting thing that happened in the chamber today is, for the third time in 2 weeks, Parliament has been forced to adjourn sitting early Now, this is because of lack of quorum. I must say that the chairman of the Finance Committee today presented a report to the House for adoption. This report was a loan facility for, and I have the other paper with me here. It says that it is a report of Finance Committee on the loan agreement between Government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Finance, and KfW, is the German Development Bank, for an amount of 20 million euros to finance the green credit line. So this is the renewable energy mix project, which we are securing about 20 million euros for this particular project. But because of lack of quorum, the minority arrested the motion and forced the House to adjourn. Even though I must say that the available leader from the majority side, Frank Anodompre, who prevailed upon his colleagues that this project of this loan agreement is quite important for the country and that they have to overlook the rules because they are masters of their own rules. In fact, this particular expression triggered anger and some form of discontent among the minority members, indicating that the Supreme Court has indicated to the House that they are no longer masters of their own rules, and so they would have to go strictly by the law. And Order 48 is clear that if you don't have 1/3 of the members present in the House, you cannot transact business. So they applied Order 48 and forced the Speaker, that is the second Deputy Speaker, Andrew Esiama, who was in the chamber at the time, to adjourn proceedings. So these are some of the happenings in Parliament today.
Parker Wilson, I'm grateful. We can now take you to some other stories now. The Bulgarian mission in Ghana says it is still in talks with the government of Ghana to find an amicable solution to the unlawful demolition of the Bulgarian embassy here in Ghana. Yesterday, the Ministry for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration confirmed that the lease rightfully belongs to the foreign mission. Per the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Immunity, Ghana has defaulted on its responsibility to protect the foreign embassy. However, commenting on the matter, Yanko Yadanov, who's the Bulgarian ambassador to Ghana in Nigeria, says government will use dialogue to resolve the matter. Thanks for staying with us on The Pulse. So when we return, we'll bring you some more stories.